Hi, my name is Fran Moreno from Bionic Ape, and I'm going to make a quick introduction to our Portals plugin. This project provides some use cases of the functionalities of this plugin. There are many things about the project settings that we need to take into account, which are the auto exposure, the motion blur, the clip plane for planar reflections, the custom depth stencil pass, and the near clip plane. There are several maps where we can check and test the functionalities of this plugin. If we want actors to be able to teleport when colliding with a portal, they need to contain a teleport component. So if we want these actors to show some effects when teleporting, they need to contain as well a materials manager component. Here we can find a link to the documentation of this plugin, which we can check. So, portal cameras will have a portal performance settings attribute, which will contain some settings that will define how the resolution and performance of the portals will behave. So we can either create a new asset of this type from the content browser or modify existing ones. So this portal performance settings asset will need to be referenced from the portal camera of the portal. Here we can see the different settings that we will need to tweak from the portal performance settings. So we will have the resolution divisor of the portal camera, and the higher this value is, the lower the resolution of the portal will be. So the portal depth is the amount of portals that we can see recursively by watching a portal. So the hide objects ratio is the ratio in frames at which we will hide objects that we don't want to be visible from the portals. And the portal depth resolution divisor will work exactly the same way as the resolution divisor, but will only affect recursive portals. So when we test portals, we may notice that the further we get from them, the lower the resolution will be. This is done for performance purposes. So we can tweak the distances at which these resolution changes will be performed by tweaking these parameters. So for example, the max distance for ultra will define the maximum distance from the player camera and the portal at which the ultra resolution will be used, and so on for the rest of resolutions. So if we press the button, we will be able to test and tweak all of these features. So there is just the portal settings that I explained to you. So we can see that if we cross a portal, we will appear in the position of the other portal. So we have two types of portals: the sphere ones that I showed you, and the flat ones, which are these ones. So we have two main sets of materials, which are materials for portals and materials for teleporting objects. So regarding portal materials, there are three main material functions, which are the portal content that shows the projected view of the connected portal, the portal surface effects that applies some effects to the surface of the portal, and the portal temperature color that calculates the portal color for the effects. So we also have teleport materials, as we said, uh, teleporting actors that need to show some effects will need to have a teleport component and a simple materials manager component. There are three main material functions for teleporting actors, which are the teleport contour, that masks the contour of the teleporting object, the teleport dissolve, that is used to mask and add a dissolve effect when parts are teleporting outside the portal, and the teleport noise, that adds some noise effect. So reflections are not supported by portal cameras, so we strongly recommend to avoid the use of environment materials with reflections, as it may cause ugly visual differences between the world inside and outside the portal. And we also have some laser beams that are able to teleport using portals and also to have some recursion. So they will work just like line trace single byte channel works, but if it hits a portal, it teleports the ray. So if the ray has a length of 2000 meters and it hits a portal at 1500 meters from the source, a ray of length 500 meters will be casted from the connected portal. So the function that we use for making this line trace through portals is this one, line trace single through portals, and it will return a custom struct array that can be useful to us, that will contain all the information of the line trace single byte channel function and more useful info regarding portals and recursion. So this is especially useful for laser beams, or even for firing weapons, or even some for using some special abilities that can be extrapolated to rays. So that's it of this plugin. Thank you so much for your attention, and thank you so much for supporting this plugin. We highly encourage you to contact us for either doubts or suggestions. See you.